Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to this particular technical analysis on Gate.io. This is Gate.io's official mobile app, and this is their trading platform. So we're carrying out our technical analysis today. We'll be looking at different time frames to see what's actually happening in the market, and with that, we'll also check Fibonacci retracement trend lines to see where the price can recover to. Okay. So currently, we have different time frames. We have 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day. Let's head to the 1 hour time frame. It's quite messy. Let me try to zoom it up to what's currently happening. Okay, the time frame doesn't say much. Currently, we have at 0.16. We have a lateral trend that traded for a couple of hours. Before we had this decline, we had this slump here. Maybe we had this bearish signal, and we had these confirmation signals here. The price slumped to what it is today, 0.1260. Okay. So if we make use of Fibonacci retracement in the 1 hour time frame, we can see that patient. Okay, we can see that at 61.8, we're expecting the price to recover to 0.1375, and at 78.6, we're expecting the price to recover to around 0.140. Okay, so these are one of the all. On 50%, we expect 0.12. 1290. So these are the three critical levels. Okay, so let me see. We can head to the 4 hours time frame. Okay, let's head to the daily chart straight up. So if we head to the daily chart, we'll have a broader perspective of what happened. Don't forget that daily charts are high probabilistic trade charts. Okay, so if we pull out our Fibonacci retracement, okay, we'll draw this. Let's take this particular point as our upper point, and this to be our lower point. Okay, so I'm making reference to this point. So we'll find out that at 61.8, we have the price going to recover to 0.22, and at 78.6, we'll have the price recover at 0.27. So this is a retracement from Fibonacci. So we're expecting this price recovery to actually happen. It might happen in the near distant future. Okay, so if you're a long-term trader, you can buy long and take profit at 0.27. If you're an investor that wants to come in and you want to see where the price will retrace to, in a couple of moments you'll have this chart to give you that idea. We're expecting 0.27. It's not out of the blues. We're currently sitting at 0.21 for a very long time. We had a very strong and stable support at that level. So a recovery is not imminent at this point. Okay, so I'm trying to pull out the 4 hours chart. 4 hours chart, okay, because that's a very critical chart too. Okay, so with the 4 hours chart, we can see that we had an inverted hammer here, and we had a hammer, a bearish hammer. We had an inverted hammer here, and we had the price went up. And we had this long lateral trend at this particular point. Okay, we had a much more bullish sentiment here. So at this particular point, at this particular candle, we noticed we had a bearish candle, then we had a confirmation at this particular point. The price slumped to what it is today, 0.1267. Okay, so if we pull out our Fibonacci retracement, we'll have take this point here. We'll have this one. Okay, so we have sorry, it should be the other way around. It's quite different when you're making use of from a mobile phone to your laptop. Okay, so we'll be having let's delete this and draw another one. It is perfect. This is perfect. Um, okay, so here we go. Get.io have done something incredible, implementing Fibonacci retracement on their platform. Okay. Previously, I was making use of a sister platform, which is called TradingView, which is also very phenomenal. So currently at 0.1680, we're expecting the price to recover to 0.14, and at 78.6, we're expecting the price to recover at 0.149. Remember, this is a 4 hours time frame. Okay, so let's take the last time frame before we head to a different subject matter. We'll be having um, okay, let's take the 3 hours, 3 days time frame. Okay, let's take the weekly chart. These are for the kings. Okay, so I'll just take a Fibonacci retracement. The price has been very low. Our all-time high at this place we had at this point we had 0.94. 0.9 for approximately $3 per token before we had the shooting star that led to the current price decline. So if we take a Fibonacci retracement here, we'll be having these levels. So we have 78.6. We're expecting the price to recover to around 0.25, and 61.8. We're expecting the price to recover to around $2. Okay, the weekly time frame. So this is not out of the blues. If you're going to buy long, you buy long. Probably when we have a very major event like a staking event or current events that will shake the rudiments of the cryptocurrency industry. Okay, we expect this price to retrace to this level. I particularly am anticipating for $3 in this weekly time frame. Okay, so 78.6% gives us $2.8, and 61.8 gives us around $2.5. So okay, these are realistic expectations. Okay, so let's take this fib out. So when we take the trend line, when we draw a trend line, okay, you can see how the price declined from here to here. Okay, you can see the massive decline. So this is a lower low. Okay, so if you are an intraday trader, and you want to make some money off the chart on a daily basis, you can take a look at the daily chart. I always advise people to use your stop loss. You check this support at this particular point. The support will give you a guideline of where to put your support. You can put your stop loss at 0.10085. Okay, you can put your stop loss at this point or quite below this point, and also you can also use a trailing stop loss to get rake in your profits when the price is appreciating. Okay, when the recovery starts. And lastly, always make use of very good leverages. I always recommend 1:1 or at max 1:5. And lastly, your lot size should be something, should be in correspondence with your equity. Okay, it depends on the amount of equity you have and the kind of experience you have. That will determine your lot size. Currently, I can recommend $1 per pip. That's fine. Or if you are very experienced, you can make use of $100 per pip. I know a trader from Australia, Nate Fuller, that makes use of $100 per pip. He has won several competitions. So if you have that kind of experience, you can always make use of $100 per pip. But you can make use of $1 per pip or even 10 cents to get consistency. And I always recommend you make use of a daily time frame because the market plays into the trend. Okay, irrespective of the news, it plays into the trend. So you are safe. You'll be safe, protected by the trend. Okay, and lastly, daily chart gives high probabilistic trades. So that's why I recommend daily chart. From my mentor, Nate Fuller, if you trade daily chart with a daily chart for about 10 years, you can now step down to the 4 hours chart. So with that, that brings an end to this particular technical analysis review on Gate.io platform. Um, I give a shout out to the call team for this developing this awesome platform. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. If you have any question, feel free to ask in this video section, or you can head to our Telegram group to ask. We have administrators that are around the clock that can answer you, and also our Alephium official Twitter page. We have our Alephium support. You can ask your questions and get your answers, instantly. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and stay blessed. Okay, bye.